Hi, I'm DelusionDispeller. Sorry if this thing keeps zooming in and out. I'm trying something new. I apologize if it's disconcerting to you to watch that. Okay, so the next thing is, narcissistic adults tend to be very tactless. They say things that cause you to do a double take, like, did they really just say that to me? Oh my gosh. Why? As children, they were probably mistreated by a tactless, rude caregiver of some kind. And since this was a powerful person in this narcissistic child's life, well, future narcissists, they equal power with the dishing out of ridicule and criticism. Children live what they learn. They can only do what they're taught. Babies don't come into this world just automatically knowing how to do what they do. It's a teaching process. Some of it is biological. But I'm mostly talking about the people that became narcissists as a result of upbringing here. So if there are some that it was a biological disposition, that may not or may apply here. I don't know. But most of the ones that I've talked to or that I know of or dealt with were basically raised in a very unsettled type of environment. Very imbalanced. So that's why narcissists can say things that are utterly tactless. And of course, saying tactless things usually gets a reaction, which of course, as we know by now from watching all my other videos, is a form of narcissistic supply. Your shock, your horror of, oh my gosh, why did you say that? Or did you just say that? Or even thinking, oh my gosh, did they really just say that? I remember one narcissist actually said to me, I'm only saying what you're thinking. And the sad thing was, she was right a lot of times. But I was more polite than to say what I was thinking. And many people are. Hopefully most people are. We try to avoid hurting the feelings of other people by just being ruthless and tactless like that. Okay. Another trait of a narcissistic adult is they often interrupt in conversations. Usually because they want to make things all about them and what's happening with them and how they were mistreated or how they won this prize or they were Miss Popular, whatever, or Mr. So why do they interrupt? Well, as children, they were ignored, they were brushed off because the parents were too busy, or they were dragged into conversations and made to talk about things maybe they didn't want to talk about. The parents, in the case of the ones that the children that, or I'm sorry, the adult narcissists that interrupt as children that they were ignored and brushed off, usually these parents were like high society members. They had dinner parties, so therefore the child was just like, oh yeah, that's nice, honey. Mommy's busy right now. Or maybe the mother or father had a job on the phone and they always had to have the place quiet. I went through that a lot. Basically, the child's needs are kind of put on the back burner or just totally not even acknowledged. The parents or so-called parents are very self-absorbed in this case. Now, as an adult, the narcissist with that little child inside that was ignored is determined to be heard over everybody else. He or she decides that his viewpoint is the best and sometimes the only one that matters. So you see a lot of butting into conversations and asserting of their opinion as if it is law. That's how they behave as adults when they are treated that way. Stay tuned.